your television. Trying to broadcast in this kind of weather is not the easiest thing to do, especially with all the power out here, but we're well grounded with these rubber boots we're wearing. We're here in Nashville. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Terry. Happy birthday to you.
And I just talked to you. Star told me she like never gonna win. Hey Jim, I can't believe everybody's here. And Jessica and rest.
My name is Carrie Smith. As a matter of fact, my name is Carrie Coble Smith. I was married to Jerry, Terry's husband, and we had a daughter. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in '97 and again in '98. And then when I heard that Terry had breast cancer, it was like things come around full circle. It caught Jess right in the middle. Not only did she have a mother with breast cancer, she had a stepmother with breast cancer.
Not me.
Jessica's 11 now. She was not even 2 when her father and I separated. And shortly after the divorce, Jerry remarried and he married Terry. Jessica has grown up thinking that she had 2 mothers. Terry would take her to yard sales and garage sales and stuff like that. She was very close to her. And then Jerry, Jessica's dad, started driving a truck for a living, and he kind of got unfocused. He got more concerned with making money than he did with family. Then somehow he got into all the trouble with the alleged shooting and wound up in prison. Jessica, up until 2 weeks ago, had not seen her father in almost 3 years. She truly believed that she had done something to make him not love her anymore. And it was really hard.
Look, boy, this is a fat card. Look at all these cards. How in the world will we look at all these cards? I mean,
November was when I first went to the doctor about the lump. And it was right here. I called Jessica into the bathroom and I said, "Come here." "What, Mama, what?" I said, "Feel this?" She said, "Oh, no." So I made her feel it. I wanted her to know what it felt like and how it felt different. At the same time, I had a cyst over here, and I made her feel one and then the other, and you could feel a difference, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And so you knew what I was talking about when I said it feels different.
Okay. Right here. I just love everybody, and I couldn't have asked for a better birthday, and I just want to say I'm so glad my daddy's here tonight. Yeah. And my other family too, and all my friends, and I mean, you know, you don't know what the future holds, but I plan on being here next year for another one this big again. And I just want to thank everybody for all the money me and Drew needed. Everybody knows where Jerry's at. It's a sad time in my life, but it's a good time too. And hopefully he'll be coming home before long. And then we'll all be a family again. And then we'll throw another big party, okay?
Jessica wrote me a letter. She and I, ever since she was little, she and I have been
really close, and there's not anything, and that's what I tell her, there's not anything that she and I can't handle as long as we're together. Doesn't matter if we're living in the car, doesn't matter. As long as she and I are together, we'll be okay. So she wrote me.
This is a letter I wrote to my mother. Dear Mom, I'm taking my extra time to write you this. I love you, and all the gifts in the world would express my love for you. I hope you feel better from your surgery last Tuesday, and I also hope your surgery on Monday goes very well. And you might look a little deformed.
It's okay.
But I will still love you just as much before the surgery, and you will be my mother always. I love you, Bobby. Yours truly, Jessica.
Hi, my name's Wendy, and I'm Barbara's daughter, and I live in Greensboro, North Carolina with my husband and my 3 children. And it's Thanksgiving Day. I think I was 14 when my mom first had her first round of cancer, and so I was, of course, a teenager, kind of caught up. I was going into high school. It was the summer before my freshman year in high school, and I remember feeling very sad and just devastated, but at that age, I don't think you're fully aware of what all that entails. Well, she's my mom, and she's one of the most important people in my life. She's always been there to support us in anything we've ever done. She's one of those people that people just gravitate to because she has such a loving personality. And when I was growing up, all my friends loved my mom, not because she was cool or hip, but because she just had that way with her, about her, and that's how I feel about her. She's always been there for me. I can call her up anytime, and she would do anything for me. As one of my friends says, she says that your mom is my role model. And that's how she is. That's kind of what I want to be. I want to be the kind of mom to my children that she's been to me.
Okay. John, we can reach over.
Reach for mom.
Where's Mom?
Did we gather hands?
Mama, come on.
Well, okay.
Mama.
So it's hard, though, because every time you get that phone call, and she always puts my dad on the phone when she has to give us bad news. She can't do it. She puts Daddy on the phone, and when he calls, when we know she's had a doctor's appointment, and he calls us up, we always know that it's bad news. He can take care of himself, he can cook, he can do all those things that are necessary, but I think he would definitely miss her because he does depend on her a lot, and they've been together a long time, 44 years today. One of the things that my mom wants me to do is or one of the things she suggested is for me to get the genetic testing to see if I'm at risk for developing breast cancer at a later age. And I really don't think I want to do that. I don't really want to know. In some ways, I kind of am convinced that I'm going to get breast cancer because not only my mother, but my great-grandmother had breast cancer. So I think, yeah, I'll probably get that. And I just don't want to know about it because I think I would worry. And I think it would cloud my life. And I would worry about it, and I would kind of feel doomed almost. So I really don't want to know.
Is it good, sweetheart? Huh?
I tried to do it.
You tried it? Is it very good?
It looks good, Will. Yeah.
Breathe. Taking a deep breath and hold it in. Breathe.
Well-known patient of ours, wonderful woman,
unfortunately has breast cancer in her bones. We've treated part of her right hip before, up around the hip joint. Now she's developed a metastasis in the bone below the area we've treated, and this often happens. These patients live long enough, they develop other areas of bone involvement.
Okay, we get you there for me. Table for me.
I don't want to step out of here so he can do this.
25 should be fine. All right, let's just go take a look at that on her real quick.
And I didn't want to be here and do this, and because
Come on, you love coming back to us.
I done that. I love you, but I done this.
You're an expert at this already. You can put your own lines on.
Listen, you know what? Somebody called me last night and said, Barbara, are you anxious about this? And I said, how can you be when you know what they're going to do?
Right.
You've been there, done that. And
The newness of this is out. All the lights don't even impress you anymore.
doesn't even impress me. The only thing is my legs still get in a jerk when I get on these tables.
All right. As you know, you're not going to feel anything. We're just
Right.
going to set up a field, put some lines on you, take some pictures. We'll go out of the room, take some pictures, and everything will be fine. Just want you to lay still for me. Just take us, 15 minutes. Her type of disease is a very slow, indolent type of disease. It seems like the cancer is picking and choosing its spots where it wants to affect her. She responds very well to radiation. Obviously, radiation is not the answer, though. This is a systemic disease. She needs some sort of systemic treatment. Patients like this, we seem to put on postage stamp fields, one leg, the other leg, one bone, backbone. We keep chasing this, and it's really tough on the patients. They have to come for a 3-4 week course of radiation. Usually responds well, but they get right back into trouble, within a year or so. We would hope something, some type of chemotherapy might prolong her remission. We know we're not curing her. We know this disease will eventually, she'll succumb to it.
Frank, are you naked?
Oh yeah, come on in. I don't know whether to take my shirt off.
Hey, you look good. You're going to be good. So my little boy's going to be tickled to death when he comes.
Now, has he been a good boy?
He's been pretty good. Yes, he knows Santa Claus is coming.
What particular things can I say that'll catch him off guard?
Let's see. He has a dog named Binky.
Did he send me a letter?
No, we didn't send a letter.
Okay.
He has a dog named Binky. But I told him I talked to you, and I was going to try to get you to come to the house this evening because he'd been a good boy. So you tell him that, he's be good to his dog Binky because he likes to jump on the dog house and turn it over.
We are in Danville, Virginia, 125 Rockford Place at the Johnson home, and it's Christmas Eve. Believe it or not, it's actually snowing. That's Santa Claus. No, that's not Santa Claus. That's Thomas Scrooge Johnson. Here we have my sister Aura Whitehead Bonnie. That's LaToya, of course. Tamisha Claus.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. How are you?
Fine.
Are you tired?
No.
Good.
We ain't had over 200 kids today already.
200 already?
No more than that.
No more than 200. One thing that I would like more than anything else, if you could grant it, of course I know that you can, is good health.
I'll try.
Is good health.
Oh.
I've been a cancer victim for 23 years. And I'm in remission right now. I've been treated 6 times. And if I could have one wish for Christmas, it would be no more of that bad disease.
If I could give somebody a wish, that would be it.
Oh, I would thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Sarah, you need to move over this way a minute. Drew, open the door, baby. Please go open it because I think it's somebody important. Run open the door. Please open the door. Come on, now open the door up. Pull it hard. Oh, man, look who come to see you.
Is there a little boy named Drew here?
Yes, this is Drew Santa Claus. Look.
Oh, Drew.
Santa Claus came especially to see you.
I have been looking for you.
Look, he found your house. He's been doing real good lately.
So good. You look like such a grown man.
Huh?
Tell me about your dog. Is it Binky?
He knows Binky's name. I told you Santa Claus knows everything.
You got it here. Pull it out.
Santa Claus, can I sit on your lap with him and tell you what I want for Christmas?
You sure can.
Santa Claus, what we want him to bring us for Christmas, what is it? Remember? What did we wish for? Say it.
I don't know.
Remember what we wished for at the wishing well?
What?
You know. For Daddy to come home.
Daddy to come home.
For Daddy to come home.
Now that's a good wish.
This little tree in the world, okay? That's Charlie Brown. How are you? Toto, your brownie is a little hard. They are a little hard, honey. Peace.